Hello, Wolfpack. This weekend I got the privilege to test the PUBG Black Budget Alpha. In this video, I'll give you my honest take first, then I'll roll straight into live gameplay so you can judge it for yourself. Going into this, I've never played another extraction shooter, so I wasn't sure what to expect. I've watched videos previously of similar games, but that was it. In regard to the main thing many of you are wondering, why is PUBG in the title? Personally, I'm not sure. It seems like it's there to get attention to the game, but I think they went about it the wrong way. The game does not seem to relate to PUBG nor play like it whatsoever. This doesn't mean the game is bad. However, I think they may be targeting the wrong audience due to this. If it was more related to PUBG, like using a map from PUBG whilst bringing in the mechanics of an extraction shooter, I could understand the title. However, this game is the furthest thing from what PUBG was and currently is. Aside from this, however, the game genuinely is a fun and engaging experience full of mystery and tension. The gunplay does feel good, however, it does need smoothed out a tad before I would say it is great. The time it takes to switch weapons is too long to the point that you likely rarely ever use your secondary, which is limited to a handgun currently. You can, however, also have another primary weapon in the extra slot, which is useful. However, to access this weapon, you need to go into your inventory and then switch it with your primary. Although I'm sure this is intentional, it is jarring to combat to those that are used to being able to have two primary style weapons easily accessible via keybind on nearly every other game. The contracts that I completed were fun, and I think this is certainly a strength of the game. One thing that I love about games that are PvP is also having objectives to complete during the tension of combat, and this definitely delivered. It was very common for me to start a contract and it take me multiple matches just to complete them, just due to either dying before I completed it or running out of time trying to figure it out. Putting in the zone, or as they call it, the anomaly, was actually a great addition for an extraction shooter. It forces you to move and push closer to other players than you may normally see in other extraction shooters because the amount of space available on the map limits as the raid progresses. This felt very well, although at times it felt the anomaly was slow, so it didn't really get in my way. There was some matches though where I extracted very late, and in these matches I could definitely feel the constraint. Graphically, the game looked very good, and it performed very well overall for an alpha test. I have an AMD RX 7800 XT, which is roughly the equivalent of an NVIDIA 4070, and was able to hold a relatively stable frame rate at 1440 at about 90 to 120 FPS on medium settings. There was some noticeable frame drops or hitches during a few of my games, but it was for no longer than a second. Visually, the map is pleasing to the eye and very vibrant, and the detail level was very good. The only thing I didn't like visually was that it looks like there is a slight film grain effect enabled and there's no setting to disable it. For someone who tends to turn this off on any game I play that includes it, even like horror style games, I'm not a fan. I believe adding an option to turn that off prior to release would be beneficial. Overall, though, this was a very fun game, and I definitely plan to play more of it during the next live alpha weekend, as well as upon future release. I think they have some work to do, and hope that they either relate this closer to PUBG by either simple things like Easter eggs or including mechanics or maps from the history of PUBG, but genuinely, it is a very fun game. That's my overall take on the Black Budget Alpha so far. From here on, this is raw gameplay with live commentary, so you can see how it actually plays moment to moment. Oh, there is free look. That's kind of nice. Cool. I was wondering if they'd add that. You can't really look all the way behind you. I imagine if they do implement the third person mode, it'll probably allow it there, but we'll see. But right now it's not enabled yet. I'm in the right place, right? Yep. Alright, let's find the stuff. Vodka. There's someone over here. Where are you at? Where are you at? No, you're in there. Where are you? You're above me, I think. Oh. Oh. I hear you. Got more company? Shit, shit. Oh, I'm so screwed. You're shooting someone else. Oh, man. I don't even have an injury tree either, do I? Broken bones don't just heal. That's not good. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. Holy crap. Oh my god, this is insane. We're basically playing hide and seek at this point. Oh man. Can I get the upper hand on you here? Let's see. Oh, let's go. I don't know if that was the same person. I think it was, though. Oh, that's awesome. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. That's amazing. Let's go. Injury treat, too. Let's go. I needed that so bad. Oh, thank God. Alright. Well then, I'll go ahead and use that and save my arms. Let's go. That was one crazy little cat and mouse fight. Okay. Let's head through and, you know what, actually, let me switch this out. Can I? Yeah, okay. Nice. Alright, let's find these files. I genuinely have no idea where I'm trying to look. Now that I can actually look for these things. Well, look at that. That's something. Not quite what I'm looking for, I don't think, but that's okay. I need an employee file. Restricted area. Can I unlock? No, I can't use it using the multi-pick either. Additional, I doubt it's going to be anything in here I need, but let's see if I can get to somewhere else from here. Archive. Oh wait, that's probably just this whole building. But, I don't know. Maybe I'll have luck over here. It's worth a shot. Archive. Okay, so maybe. Yeah, let's see. Archives are downstairs. Okay. How do I turn that off? That was loud. Oh man. That's a way to startle you. I imagine I need to go back where I wasn't able to get in before. That's what that sounds like. First I'm going to go down here though, see if there's anything I need. I'm going to have to go aisle to aisle so I don't miss anything. Personnel index, there we go. Okay, got one objective done for that. Print out the file in the server room. That's definitely not a server room. So a CEO key isn't enough? Back archive key, huh? Okay. There we go, server room. Okay. Oh, number. Did it say the number in the thing? Let's see. 1590. Okay. Try to type it on my own keyboard. Okay. Not enough storage space. Oh. Okay. Let me just get rid of these for now. There we go. I did that. Deliver the employee file. Where do I deliver it? I'm gonna get out of here. Can I get out through here? Not sure if I can. Yeah, okay. Let's get out of here. This way. Jeez. Bye-bye. All right. All right, come on, nobody kill me. I'm trying to get out of here. Alright, I think I'm good, maybe. Wish it kind of had a countdown. But I think just the faster the beat gets, the more it's about to do it. Yeah, it's about to happen. Come on, nobody kill me last second. Let's go. Nice. Alright, that was the best game yet by far. That was intense.